channel. We're going to do a little Bitcoin altcoin update after this 30K pump. We're going to talk about the news, Israel, all that bullshit. This should be a quick video. Talk about where we see crypto going from here, what we can look for. So Bitcoin broke. Bitcoin pumped to $30,000. I would not be buying crypto at the top. Everyone's like, damn, why? Bitcoin's going to fucking 100K, 100K, 100K. I do think Bitcoin will go to 100K, but why buy at 30K, right? Why buy up here when you know there's 32K resistance on Bitcoin? And I'll show you what I'm talking about in a second. Let me get to one day. So you got with crypto, basically, you got to pick your spots to buy, right? If we hit 32K and you buy at 30, you're risking rejection down, which I think will happen, right? But if Bitcoin clears 32K, we're going to 38. So why take a 2K risk when you can lose more or wait and gain more? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really know how to word it. I'm trying to word it, but pick your spots. Right now for Bitcoin, all I see is right here. I see, fuck, that was way too bad of a drawing. Right here around 31,000, basically 32,000. I think it's going to hit and reject down to here, 25K by the end of the year. If it goes through here, we're going to 20K basically. And this is going to be fucked, okay? We don't really want to see this because if Bitcoin clears through 20K and goes back to 15K, something's wrong because I don't think 15K was ever should have been seen on Bitcoin. It just got blessed because FTX crashed, everyone's bearish, some bullshit like that happened. So I do think Bitcoin by the end of the year will go back down to 25K. Not 20. It's going to be below 32. I think it's trades below $32,000 for the end of the year. And even I want to talk about this because if Bitcoin just goes like this, let's say for the rest of the year, like that to the halving, right? Let's say it stays here, it stays in between these two things. It just trades in here like that. What's going to happen to altcoins is they're going to bleed. So altcoins will go down, right? So if the altcoins pumped up like that, they will bleed. You'll be like, why would altcoins bleed if nothing's really happening to Bitcoin? So there's a thing called Bitcoin dominance, right? I know there's a lot of new people out there that don't know what it means. Bitcoin dominance, basically, this is a quick run through. I'm not a financial advisor. Do not sue me. Not investment advice. I'm fucking 19, so fuck you. Basically, Bitcoin dominance is all the money in Bitcoin. So during a bear market or during when, shit's not really pumping, all the money goes into Bitcoin because it's the safest coin, right? It's the biggest coin. It's the safest ecosystem. If Bitcoin crashes, everything is fucked. So when all the money is leaving the altcoins, right? All the money's going into into Bitcoin. Even if Bitcoin's staying like this, the altcoins will just tend to bleed. So let's talk about our altcoins right now. Sol, we are up fat on Sol. If you bought crypto cap, oh fuck. We're up fat on coin right now. This is the next resistance. We just leave that here. We got Bitcoin. I know I didn't really call it out because I just made this YouTube channel a few days ago. But I got Sol at around $15. So from $15 to where it is right now, it's already 100% gain, which is kind of ridiculous. This is how you make your money in crypto. The stock market would never see that, as I said. And that's not even where I'm holding. I'm still holding. I ain't fucking selling. I'll sell maybe some at $100. I do really think we go to all-time highs, and I'll explain that in a second. This is my biggest holding besides Bitcoin is Solana, but I'm not really trying to buy a full Bitcoin. I'm 19, so I'm able to take a risk. If you got family, you got people depending on you, I wouldn't put all your money and put all your shit into one thing, but I'm young. I can take a risk. If you're also young out there, take a risk. Fuck it. If you lose your money, you can always get back up, get a job, grind it out. So take a risk. I'm putting a bunch of money into Sol. If you have family, kids, you have a shit ton of money, I'd put it into Bitcoin. It's more safe because I think Bitcoin pumps back all-time highs easily. I think personally Sol pumps to all-time highs, right? But if Sol doesn't pump to all-time highs, and let's fucking say I don't hit that 16x my money from 20 for $15. If Sol goes like this during the next fucking whatever, the next bull market, if for some reason I don't actually see it, but if Sol doesn't pump and I don't make any money on Sol, it's okay. I lost my money. It is what it is. So you got to pick your spots in crypto, as I continue to say over and over again. Damn, you just lost bread though. You lost almost, shit ton of money in Sol. Yeah, but my risk to reward was so high. Okay, I can lose 100% of my money, or I can fucking 16x my money if it goes to where I think it's gonna go. Right? I'm not telling you to invest like me. But I'm taking a risk. If you have a coin you like, do your research on it, obviously. Do your own research on Sol. I'm not just telling you to buy it. If you have a coin you like, put your money in it. Take the risk. I'm not telling you to fucking put all your money in it. That's a terrible idea. But take that risk, right? The only way you make money in life is you got to take a risk. Every single person's taking a risk, right? So we'll just talk more about this in a second. Right now, we're up 100%. I wouldn't buy Sol here. You know, I've been asked if I would buy Sol up here. No. We got to see $32, I think. So right around here is the next resistance for Sol. If Sol breaks around $32, it could shoot up higher, but I don't think it will. Personally, towards the end of the year, I think we'll see maybe a 32 rejection. I would start buying Sol if we hit 20 again. If we don't make it to 20, $25, start a position at 25. You know, you got to look at the bigger picture, right? You might be like, damn, but I want to get Sol at 15 again. Sol, first of all, I don't think we'll ever hit $8 again in the next bull run. So that's out the question for me. $11, maybe not. I think the next possible thing is 15. So you got to pick your spots, right? As I continue to say, sound like a fucking broken record in this bitch. But you got to pick your spots. So think of the bigger picture here. You buy Sol at $30. Or, I mean, you buy Sol at $25. I wouldn't buy it at 30. But let's say you buy Sol at $25. You're holding until at least 150. You just made $125 a coin, right? Damn, you're holding to all-time highs. You just made a shit ton of money. So it doesn't really matter. Everyone that's going to get into the next bull run is going to be buying somewhere up here. Like, let's be real. Everyone is buying somewhere in this area. And that was a terrible circle, but someone's buying in this area up here, right? So if you're buying Sol, even at these levels, I'm not telling you to do it, but even if you are, you're still going to make a shit ton of money, $284. Now, on the other side of things, if Solana does go past 32 and comes up here, I think 32 is the next resistance for it. So you could start a position at 32 and you'll still maximize your gains, right? And now what I was going to talk about is a bunch of shit going on. So this is the U.S. national debt. I don't really know what the fuck's going on, but their debt is the highest it's ever been, $33 trillion. We never looked at this. This shit is just crazy. We also got Israel asking for $10 billion emergency aid. You know, we gave Ukraine so much money. Now fucking Israel wants money from us. You can use your own opinions on what I think about that. But let me talk about this really quickly, actually. It's $10 billion. So I don't know if you know, but when you're budgeting and you have money, you have a budgeting plan, right? You're going to say, oh, we're going to spend this much money on our military or whatever. We're going to spend this much money. And then some bullshit happens like Ukraine's and we're giving them hundreds of billions of dollars. That's not in our budgeting plan. So our debt goes up, our budgeting goes up, and everything gets a little fucked. You know, we're dealing with high inflation too right now. If you ever went to the grocery store, you see some shit, you're getting fucked. So they're asking for that. We also got, as China strengthens ties with Russia, so that's not good. You know, two big powerhouses, Putin and Xi Jinping, I think that's how you say his name. They're, you know, strengthening. I'm not saying anything's going to happen, but it's a little sketchy. Keep your eyes on that. And then the U.S. prepares to put troops on, you know, deployment. So we're going to put troops in the ground. I think we do because I'm pretty sure we have troops in Israel, Hamas, one of there, somewhere. Palestine. I think we have troops down there. So we're going to have to get them back, right? Biden can't just say we're not going to get them back. I think we have to get those troops back, those people back, civilians. So we're probably going to put boots in the ground. So that's why, just a recap on Bitcoin, buying at these levels is sketchy. Yeah, you know, you got to look at the bigger picture, right? But if we go to war, we're gonna drop, right? Let's be real here. How long will the war last? Who knows? If we do go to war, we're going to drop. You might be like, damn, but Bitcoin's not tied to the dollar. It doesn't fucking matter. Let's go look at the NASDAQ. Everyone will be so scared that something's going to happen. We're going to go into a huge war. You know, I think we already topped out, right? So look at this. We already topped out on the NAS. I know my lines are terrible. Chill out. You know, we had this pump. We're seeing what's happening. Do you notice anything? If you don't chart, I think we're seeing a reversal now. We're going to go head down. I don't know if we head to here. I don't know if we go past that to lows. I don't know what's going to happen, right? But if we do go to a war, you will see the NASDAQ drop. You will see people get scared. You will see people say, oh shit, World War III is coming. Oh my God. You saw with Ukraine and what happened. The stock market dropped. You saw with everything, right? So, just keep that in mind. I wouldn't be too worried about it. I do think, something could pop off. Always keep that in the back of your mind. So buying at these levels, but we don't really care about the war. Let's be real. Like, obviously the war is bad. Like, no war, fuck war. But we don't really give a fuck with that. We're trying to make money. Like, I'm not trying to sound like a dickhead, but we're trying to make bread. So in the long scheme of things, wait for Bitcoin to drop. Target these all-time highs. Let's say you buy Bitcoin right here. This support again, 25K, goes to all-time highs. You mean 170%. Oh, shit, I forgot to talk about NG coin. This one, you might be like, damn, what the fuck is good with this? Like, it actually doesn't look too good. I didn't mean to do that. Hold on. It actually doesn't look too good right now. But what I think personally for this coin is more of like when everything starts pumping, when Bitcoin starts pumping, when NFTs start pumping, when all that shit starts pumping, this coin will pump. That's not even crossing my mind. So if it does go back to all-time highs, it's a 20x. Obviously, we need NFTs to pump. This is like an NFT coin. So we need all that shit to happen, but it should happen in the next bull run. You saw it last time, bull run, everything started pumping. NFTs were running up. And a lot of NFTs are down right now. So that's just basically a brief market review. I would wait to buy anything around these markets. Join the free Discord in the bio. I know most of you are coming from that. There's a few that are not in it that maybe just found this on YouTube recommendations or whatever. I personally am just putting out what I'm doing, not a financial advisor, of course, but that's my little breakdown of the market so far.